Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alan Palmer, St. Vincent the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. This picture that you're looking at is a photograph of a lady of St. Vincent the Grenadines. Her name is Anna Mae Lewis. She was accused of hitting Ralph Gonsalves in his head with a stone at the protest in St. Vincent the Grenadines on Thursday the 5th. What we're going to examine here is whether or not Anna Mae was responsible for throwing that stone that collided with Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves' head and caused his injury. Let me make it clear here that the groundwork for this video was done by one of Anna Mae's cousins who sent me this video earlier, but I could not distinguish who was Anna Mae in the crowd of people until Anna Mae's sister told me who she was. So all I'm doing is just putting a little technology to this young lady's work and present it to you. Now, this photograph is a photograph of Anna Mae as she partook in the protest action. And here we see another photograph of her. If you follow the red arrow, where you see that little yellow spot, that is Anna Mae's t-shirt showing through the crowd of people that surrounded her. Look carefully as the arrow moves. This red arrow is going to stay with Anna Mae for the duration of the video. Now, in the top left-hand corner of the screen, you will see another arrow appear, and this arrow will appear just as the stone is thrown into the crowd. The stone was on the video for 1.5 seconds. You'll see the arrow changing place, which would identify the movement of the stone. If you notice, this stone was thrown from about 10 feet behind Anna Mae. We can calculate the distance from which the stone was thrown when we look at the height of the stone over Anna Mae's head in this video. If you notice the arrow that shows Anna Mae, she is nowhere in the vicinity from which the stone came. So therefore, it is impossible for it to be this young lady who was responsible for throwing the stone that hit Prime Minister Gonsalves in his head and caused his injuries. So it is the police responsibility to go and find the person who was responsible for injuring Prime Minister Gonsalves.